When you do this to a narcissist, they die suddenly and disappear from your life forever. The main goal of a narcissist is to always feel good about themselves, no matter what. It has nothing to do with anyone else. A narcissist barely pays attention to you. They don't care about how other people live unless it directly affects them. That means you care about your life and whether or not you succeed. Only because it makes him feel good does he want you to fail. It all depends on how he feels about himself. A narcissist doesn't want you to be happy in the end. What you have done or not done is much less important than how to make them happy and satisfied. They don't care if good or bad things happen to you. They don't have you in mind. You have nothing to do with any of this. Here's a list of ways to drive narcissists crazy. A word of caution, though. Only people who are sure they won't get hurt should read what comes next. If you have to deal with a toxic ego who is a pain in the neck, this advice is for you. Make sure you feel safe and sure of yourself before you talk to the narcissist. These methods work best with toxic narcissists who are manipulative but not likely to get physical. I don't think you should use these methods on the most dangerous and violent narcissists, who are at the opposite end of the scale. Don't even bother trying to talk to them. If an aggressive person could hurt you or someone else you know, please be careful. Now that we're all on the same page, let's get going. So, here are some ways to make a narcissist go crazy. First on the list is being completely honest. The truth is one of the few things that can truly drive a destructive ego crazy. The truth can't be hidden. That's just how things are. Or, put another way, too truthful. Believe me, I grew up in a place where people like this were pretty normal. Some of them are people I've dated, and some are people I've worked with. I think what worried them the most was that I always said what I thought and called things what they were. When it came to an ego, no one else was allowed to stand up or say anything, even though they didn't care you didn't. Then, here's an interesting thing. The cadence of the truth is 1,000 times stronger than that of any lie. To put it another way, the truth always wins. In the end, you can be sure that it will happen. And damaging narcissists find it very disturbing and upsetting when people at work are open and honest. Even when we don't talk to each other, they feel very awkward around us. Something about us makes them very uncomfortable, but they can't quite figure out what it is. Because of this, our job has become clearer than ever before. They can feel that frequency and can't stay relaxed while they think about it. After all, it could make all of their lies clear. So don't be afraid to tell yourself the truth. Narcissists are so used to lying and tricking other people that they don't know how to be this honest. Narcissists don't know who they are, so they have to use other people to feel better about themselves. Once you stop telling them what they want to hear and start telling them the cold, hard truth, things that no one else has had the guts or courage to tell them until now, they will probably leave. Even worse, when they've put themselves in a tight spot, there's really nowhere left for them to stay. If you still can't picture how strong the truth can be, I'll tell you this. The truth is always good enough. You should always keep this in mind. Second, just ignore them. A destructive ego will go crazy if you don't care about them. Narcissists think they have the right to treat other people badly, even if they haven't done anything to earn it. But when the cards change, their lives are often thrown into chaos. They don't know how to feel about it. This is a usual example of how different people have to follow different rules. This person can act like other people are absolute ooze. But when they see that you don't care about them, or what they think they have to give, it drives them crazy. Here's where I'm going to go next. The next step will be to get turned down, which will make them sink to the bottom of the ocean. The third is to be seen. Every narcissist hates being noticed. The best part is that it's really easy to do. You simply have to show them to other people. For example, it would be easy to show how dangerous their words are. Use a simple word or phrase like, "It's none of my business," or "It seems to be a private problem." You may not want to tell anyone. After that, nothing else was said. You've shown how shady they are by doing that. There's nothing else to say at this point. You could also tell them when they are being passive-aggressive, or show them how they are definitely wrong or making things up. For example, "Did you sneer at me? Interesting. I'm glad about that." Then they couldn't say anything else. Keep your cool, no matter what they say or do. You could also avoid the narcissist while they keep showing who they really are. You can also ask them a straight question that they can't really answer in front of other people without exposing them or making them feel bad. Last but not least, let them know you're keeping an eye on them. If you want them to get bored, don't tell them anything, just show them. How you look and how you feel are the most important things. It shows that you can see right through them if you do it right. All over, this will make them feel cold. When they realize you can see through them and know what's going on behind their fake front, when they realize you know how weak, useless, and inferior they really are, it will hit them hard. And that alone is enough to make a narcissist go crazy. Narcissists hate it when they can't control something, and they hate it even more when someone knows their card. That's all I have to say for today. Thank you for coming today. I hope this movie teaches you something. If you've ever been with a narcissist, please tell us about it in the area below. If you want to see more videos from us, you could subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon below the video. Many thanks.